Adventure time! Come on, grab your friends. We'll go to very distant lands. We'll take the dog.
If anyone asks you the appropriate viewing age for this show, just pause it here and point out the rats, unexploded bombs, many discarded weapons, and highly psychotropic mushrooms. So pretty much a replacement for Daniel Tiger, I assume? This sugar glump is looking like he may have a serious case of ocular swamp leakage. I refuse to believe he is a candy. Rather than use furs for warmth, this kid kills them to create a fur pile. Many dead creatures for a fur pile.
Come on, grab your friends.
Grabbing your friends by the face with your asshole.
Yeah, you think you're pretty way up there, but I can get you.
Then why not start at that height? You know she's going to fly.
Let me just add 3 more drops of explosive diarrhea.
Well, there's an unexpected visual. Someone in a lab bucket and the poo slush is sucked into a vial? Am I sciencing right? Also, not sure what got Finn so excited there. Was it Bubblegum saying the word corpse? It was Bubblegum saying the word corpse, wasn't it? Necrophiniac.
Oh, Mr. Cream Puff?
We used to date.
Kinky. Why is that beaker so big? How would Bubblegum have even carried it to the cemetery? It's larger than she is.
They're going to be attracted to the Candy Kingdom.
Why?
Because the candy people are made of sugar, you ding-dong.
Not pictured. Ding-dongs. Also, Princess Bubblegum would be adventurous at TVSins.
Some sugar, baby.
Adventure Time of Darkness.
Quickly, to the kingdom!
But there don't seem to be that many of them. There are only like 7 graves affected, and they don't seem that hard to kill. So why wouldn't you just take care of the zombies first? And then your protecting the kingdom portion of the day is over. Candy centipedes. Listen, Dark Show masquerading as sweet candy goodness. If you're gonna show us a sentient candy bar with a bite taken out of it and a dead candy heart with a bite missing, you're gonna have to explain how many bites it takes to kill candy at some point.
Candy people explode when they get scared?
That's the correct conclusion, but how did Finn get there from Bubblegum's piss-poor attempt at charades? That looks like she means they will also turn into zombies.
Royal promise not to let anyone find out about the zombies, ever.
To be fair, finding out about the zombies is fine. That's the best part of the show. It's when you get to all the socio-economical debating, the governor, and then eventually Negan is when everyone starts losing interest.
Now I must cloister myself in the lab and finish the equation to my decorpsinator serum.
Cloistering yourself. How would an ice cream cone stay frozen here? This guy needs an Olaf Flurry cloud of convenience. And what happens when the candle burns down on this candy? Does it wake up daily with a new candle, and when the scalp scalds, it knows to go to bed? Is this an eternal flame?
I didn't know he was chocolate.
That's cupcakeist.
Dare! Ha-ha!
I dare you to tell me the truth about what's going on in your mind.
Truth or Dare has very few rules, but one of them is you can't turn your dare into a question of truth. So here's a sin for not following the simple rules of a game that's sole purpose is to get people to either eat something gross or touch a boob.
I'd rather play Dodge Socks!
I'm not playing Dodge Socks.
Clearly, Jake didn't even try to move.
You know what time it is?
Adventure time?
Roll commercials.
You mean this noise?
Distraction dancing. What is this undulating colon of darkness back here? More candy folk? Why not animate them, considering it's just one more row?
We're gonna smash some piñatas! What? Except for you, Manfred.
But if piñatas are sentient here, then why would they ever smash them at all? Sure, Finn is tricking them into killing zombies, but they don't know Finn is tricking them into killing zombies. So are they willingly murdering piñatas not named Manfred? Why is this show so dark? Where's your undulating colon of darkness now?
Smash the piñatas!
This works.
Oh, you can slip this in!
Candy cannibals. Cannibalism?
This is really, really bad, Finn.
An avoidable circumstance, considering that when the royal promise was made, Princess Bubblegum chose to vaguely repeat herself rather than use the extra time to briefly explain the dire consequences of breaking said promise.
That's stupid.
I agree, Finn. Where the f is that fire coming from? We can literally see the inside of his mouth, and all that's there is a bunch of balls. Balls.
Mathematical!
Celebrating math.
What's happening, princess?
You've magically avoided having glass shards rip apart your body despite the gumball machines exploding directly beside you. That's what's happening.
Golly!
And so Princess Bubblegum and all of her candy folk lived for an eternity, never able to rest in peace. A new breed of candy zombies.
Starchy!
Whoa! This guy literally exploded into tiny bits at the graveyard. How did they manage to find even a single discernible piece of candy in the graveyard?
If I break a royal promise, I get to fight zombies, throw slumber parties.
But you were already doing those two things when you were keeping the royal promise. Semantics.
Don't squeeze me out, fart.
This candy ball with a mustache just farted to end this episode. And honestly, it may be the most normal thing that happened the entire time.
I made you, and I can break you just as easily.
If you've ever wanted to know what it's like to probe into the back end of TVSins and learn our deepest, darkest secrets, Behind the Sins podcast is just what you need. Each week, writers Aaron,
That's me.
Danae,
That's me.
and Jonathan
Yep.
discuss what it takes to create the content that you enjoy on YouTube.
Hopefully enjoy.
They probably do.
I mean, even if they don't, we talk about it.
That's true.
I guess I'll just wrap this up real quick and let you know that you can listen to Behind the Sins here on YouTube.
Or search for the show in your favorite podcast player.
Yep.
Pick up that platter, tough guy.
500 street fights and you can consider yourself a legitimate tough guy.
Run for your lives! Everyone run for cover!
You need to promise, royal promise, not to let anyone find out about the zombies, ever.
I promise I'll never leave you.
You must now answer math question.
You've got mighty math powers too.
2 + 2.
Solve it or die.
The answer is 4.
You take